from one of the loudest venues in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. And tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it... Will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. From left side complete. That's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
43. 43.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Attack, attack.
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Fire on these two. Fire on these two. Hero 15 and 57.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Hey, Chris, here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, 11, 11, 11. All right.
Fields now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. To throw is Fields. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got some turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Ball again. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? No mas. No mas.
Now it's Fields. This pass out wide to Hall. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
13-yard line.
Here we go, son. Green 19, guys. Right.
One play action. Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Justin Fields. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Full connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Mahomes now to throw. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Now here's Mahomes. And it is caught. down the sideline he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Caught him.
We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 7-7, our score after 1. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. Back to throw. Fields. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Here we go. 551. 551.
They'll give to Hall. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
319, Jesse. First right.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Here we go. Go.
They snap it to Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So the drive will continue. After the conversion on 4th, they'll work from the 20 on 1st down. Fields changing the play. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here we go. Time ball, front.
Here's Fields. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Back to the ground with Hall. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. from the gun on third down. Fields.
No.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Jeez.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
It's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Extra point by Butker on target. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Jets 7. Harrison Butker.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
You gotta run the ball on this.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Josh Reynolds. 78 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Second and 10.
Yellow, 15. 40. Hey, rip lift. 15.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Mahomes going to throw. Swings this out for Hunt. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Hey, 43, 15. 15. Yellow.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
And on Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Yellow. Go up. 43. Hey, ribble it.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll go screen here to Hunt.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Yellow.
Mahomes to throw once more. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach.
Come on.
Because
You cannot miss them that badly.
Always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now Fields going to move him around. Straight ahead is Hall. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Come on, these guys are open. Find them with the football. Stop throwing such bad throws.
He's a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to go. It's Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
He was open. You gotta let that fly. You gotta let that fly.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, lady. What's that?
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And they'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
2nd and 6.
15. Yellow. All right,
They'll run again with Hunt.
Awesome how he gets picked up.
Down at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
15.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
What's that?
Hunt trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Second and goal from the 1.
43. 40. Wait. That's a lot, 80. 6.
On the ground, it's Gray. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Come back. Easy. What's that? What's that?
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he is here. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kareem Hunt, a touchdown run there from a yard out, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Jets 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
Drop some out. Listen.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Paul want to give up the middle. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27th.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Fields.
I threw that ball. I threw it.
Final play of this third quarter. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. We're back now in KC.
You want to see that guy?
It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter.
19. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed him to convert on fourth and long.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, son. Hey, kid. Come on, son.
Here's Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. All that for a 2-yard gain. Second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. Now Fields. Throw right side, Wilson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Pass caught right side by Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Fields throwing again. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's another Jets first down.
Here we go, son.
Fields now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Hey, 319 tonight.
Now it's Fields.
Oh, my goodness.
And that should do it.
Oh, and everybody takes the worst angles.
There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only did they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Butker on for the PAT. And that'll make this
I mean, he was
a
open,
three-score game
That's
as the
the thing.
lead moves to 17.
31, Jets 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Out of the gun, Fields. Over the middle, and that's to Taylor, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. He finds Wilson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
That's another Jets first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Jets.
To the air again, Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Fields. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor from 17 yards out. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. On for the extra point is Folk. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Chiefs 31, Jets 21.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And wait a minute, did the Jets get it? They did. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Now Fields. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down. Here's Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to get it back to a 1-score game. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Back to throw. Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Mahomes going to throw it here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 30-yard line.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
I mean, just get it in front of him. There's nobody there. There's nobody there.